Yesterday's chapter made me question competition. Today's chapter made me question something I've believed my entire life. The philosopher says, you can never make another person change. I stopped reading. If that's true, then almost everything we've been taught about fixing relationships starts to look different. Welcome back to RobustQuill. This is my reading journey through the courage to be disliked. Not a summary, just the ideas that genuinely make me stop and think. The desire for recognition. The philosopher argues that many of us live for recognition. We study, work, and make choices hoping someone else will approve. It made me wonder how often I seek validation without even realizing it. Separation of tasks. This idea of the chapter where it asks a simple question. Whose task is this? If the consequences belong to someone else, then it's their task, not mine. He mentions the parent example and it was the part where I disagreed the most. And the philosopher says parents can support and assist, but genuine learning is ultimately the child's choice because the consequences belong to the child. And there's a horse story, and it says that you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. It means you can guide people, but you cannot make them choose change. He also mentions the father's story. Philosopher realized that the only task he truly controlled in his relationship with father was his own response. Then there is this a boss example. Instead of focusing only on changing the boss, the philosopher asks whether the youth is choosing to remain in that situation. I don't think every situation is that simple, but it certainly made me reflect. What other people think about you is their task. Your task is to choose your own path. My reflection towards it that people can guide me and show me the way, but they cannot make me change. They can take me to the water, but in the end, I am the one who chooses to drink. That's why I'm changing, because I genuinely want to. So, if I had to keep one sentence from this chapter, it would be freedom begins the moment you stop carrying tasks that were never yours. I'll be back after reading the fortnight. Until then, read, reflect, grow, and become 1% better each day.